I'm with Bianca Belair. So first thing I want to ask you is, you have had so many great WrestleMania moments. I remember so vividly you and Sasha Banks in the ring, and that moment where it registered on your face the enormity of the situation. Do you feel that way every time you go in, when it's because you know it's the biggest show of
Mhm.
shows?
Definitely, I always feel that way. When I stepped into WrestleMania 38 last year, I was thinking, I've already main evented, so it's going to be cake. I'll be fine. And then I was more nervous at 38 than I was for 37. So I know that this year I'm going to be more nervous than I was last year because everything's on the line. WrestleMania is huge. It's our Super Bowl. It's when everybody's out there wanting to steal the show. So it's the grandest stage of them all. So I'm always nervous. The moment
The
is always
pressure's
big.
on, right?
The
You feel.
pressure is always on. Yeah.
Now, what about when they pull your braid? Does pulling the braid really hurt, or what's the
Yes.
deal with the braid?
Yes, it hurts. That's why my number one rule is do not touch my hair. So I try not to hair whip girls. I don't want to hair whip them, but if they pull my hair, then I have to pay it back, and I have to hair whip them. So
Yeah,
that's my number one rule.
and it feels good to hair whip them. Or?
I mean, it feels good to get karma. Karma happens, so it's warranted.
Now you have some of the best ring outfits every WrestleMania. And when you planned this one, did you have a theme that we might see?
I do have a theme. I try to always have some type of theme. I do have a theme this year. I'm still working on the entrance piece, and hopefully it comes together. I've started over about 3 times, and it's not looking
It's
good.
not
It's
looking
not
good.
looking good.
You looked at it and you went, "I don't like."
And that happened last year. I made a whole jacket, and then I walked out. My husband was like, "You wearing that?" And I was like, "You're right. Let me go start over."
Does
Hopefully,
Montez get like the final sign off?
I definitely go to him for his
Right.
opinion, because he'll tell me the truth. And he told me the truth this year, and we both looked at each other. And we're like, "Yeah, let's start over." So hopefully it comes together, but it's not looking good right now.
Is it great having a husband who tours with you and is in it, or is it weird being both in the same field?
No, for me, I always say I'm blessed to do what I love with the person I love. I travel so much that if he wasn't in this business, I would never see him. So we're best friends, and I think that helps with it a lot because we work together, travel together, live together. We're together all the time, but we get to celebrate, the highs and the lows. He has a match this year at WrestleMania. I have a match this year, so we get to support each other.
And finally, when did you know you were like it? Like you had it. You were the EST. You were that you felt confident that I'm going to go out there. I'm going to turn this women's division upside down.
Um, so actually, my very first promo that I cut in NXT was an EST promo, and it stuck. And it kind of, people on the internet were like, they were understanding it and they were loving it. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going with. But it was after the Mae Young Classic. I had a match with Kyrie Sane, and Triple H pulled me aside, and he said some things to me that I'll never share with anyone else because that was the moment that I realized I'm walking in my purpose, and I got something special here.
Congratulations on all your success.